welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you some high school advice of my own personal high school advice. Because I know some of you guys may need it if you guys are starting high school. I have 14 tips for you guys today. Tip number 1, do not take too many honors classes or AP classes. In my freshman year, I did that. I took too many classes that I could not handle. In middle school, I was in all regular classes, and when I got to high school, I realized that you didn't have to take a test in order to get into honors classes. So I just signed up for all honors classes, and I was not ready for the amount of work that those teachers were going to give me. I was also in a lot of extracurriculars, so I was just really tired all that year. It was not good. I was so stressed out every single day. I had too much work. I did too many things, not enough time. So just don't do that to yourself. You don't want to take too many AP classes or honors classes or whatever you call it wherever you are. Don't take too many hard classes that you know you will not get a good grade in, because it is better to get a good grade in a regular class than to get a bad grade in an AP class. Tip number 2, if you wear a lot of clothes where it shows your stomach a little bit, or if you wear shorts that are really short, I suggest being friends with the security guards, because especially the girls security guards. At least at my high school, they were the ones that could dress code you. The guys couldn't dress code you. So make friends with those security guards, because you don't want to get dress coded every single day, because it really does suck. I got dress coded one time out of my 4 years, so it wasn't that bad. But if you wear that kind of clothing every single day and you don't want to worry about it, why not just be friends with the security guard if you're that social? Tip number 3/4, because it's kind of 2 things in one. You need to join sports, and if you don't want to join sports, then go to tip number 4, volunteer, because sports are really fun. If you cannot be athletic for some reason, or you really don't think that you're gonna love sports, although I suggest trying it first if you can before you say anything about it. Did you take swimming lessons when you were little? Do you know how to swim? Why don't you join the swim team? Do you like running? Do you work out and you run? Why not just go join a sport for that? So then you can put it on things like your college applications, and it's fun being with a team. It's fun doing meets. I remember for my swim meets and my golf tournaments too, I was so scared. I was anxious before them all the time, and I did not want to go to them. But afterwards, if you won, or even if you did lose, but you had fun in your races, it's really a fun thing, and you will be amazed at what your body can do when you just go to it every single day after school, especially when you have that support group around you. You have your coaches who are usually really nice, and then you have everyone on the team who should be really nice as well. If you don't want to join a sport, you don't want to volunteer, why not join a club? There's volunteer clubs, yes, I know, but if you don't want to volunteer, then that's why you came to this tip. If you like languages, why don't you join a French club, or the Spanish club, or the German club, or whatever you have at your school? They usually only meet during lunch once a week. You have 4 other lunches that you can hang out with your friends, or why not bring your friends to the club as well, because they need to get involved too. Especially if you just sit around and do homework during lunch period, why not just go to a club instead and actually have some fun? You need to go to school dances. School dances are fun. Sometimes they're not fun. There were some dances I did not find fun, and I thought it was like a waste, but I ended up going with my friends anyways. I wasn't all alone, and it was either fun after the dance, or I had a teensy amount of fun there. And if it's not super expensive, then just go to them anyways. For sure, go to your prom. You should save up for that. Just go to your prom and your senior prom. You don't have to go junior year, although I went junior year and I had fun. But go to your senior prom. You don't need to get new dresses every single time if you're trying to save money. I wore the same shoes for almost all my dances, so they were pretty cheap anyways. I got them on sale, so why not? Get some black ones. Black ones that just look like they can go with anything, or they're completely your style and you think that you can put a ton of outfits together with that. Get those kinds, so then you can just wear them every single time. If you want to get high heels, and you usually never wear high heels, if you're allowed to, you're probably going to take off your shoes and go dance anyways, and so you're going to be barefoot. There's really no point except for maybe pictures, if you get your feet in the pictures. Just don't worry about your shoes that much, because they can be expensive. Just get your dress, go to your dances. And that leads us to tip number 8, which is to go to your football games and go to your swim meets, or go to your track meets and stuff like that, even if you're not in a sport. My first year, I didn't go to any football games. One, because I didn't have any time, because I loaded myself too much with classes and extracurriculars. But take some friends, go to the football game. Even if you're not really into sports, it's still gonna be a fun thing. A lot of the people from school are gonna be there. You get to feel like the rivalry between your schools that are playing, and it's really fun. So just try it at least once, because the football game tickets shouldn't be that much, or they're not even that much. Just go at least once. If you're not sure about going to the football games, you don't want to try it, but you also you don't want to feel a hint of regret, your school probably has a rival that is like the top rival. So go to that football game for sure, because that football game is usually the most fun. More people get involved. I had paint all over me, trying to show my school spirit. Go to that one for sure. These next couple of tips are going to be more for my USA students. Tip number 9, study for your SAT. It is important. I did not think it was important. My parents forced me to go to this pre-SAT class, and I was not having it. I did not pay attention. I did not like being there, but it's honestly important, and I didn't think it was important. I kind of regret it, but I'm also not sure what would have happened with a better SAT score. So just try hard for your SAT, because it may seem easy or whatever, but it is timed also, and you don't want to make any stupid mistakes, because that's probably what I did. You will take it junior year, so you will have 2.5 years to study for it. Freshman year, sophomore year, you better be taking the PSAT during those years. You can take the PSAT junior year too if you really want to, but yeah, study for that. It is important. It goes in all your college applications. Colleges will look at it. Or study for your ACT. I don't know anything about that, but if you want to take the ACT instead of the SAT, I don't know why you would do that, but if you want to, study for it too. I honestly forgot what tip number I'm on. This tip is to file for your FAFSA early. This is also another USA thing. I don't know if you have the FAFSA anywhere else, but here you need to file for your FAFSA. FAFSA stands for the Federal Application for Student Aid. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. I didn't bother looking it up. So if you need aid for college, you don't think that you're going to be able to pay for college all by yourself, then you need to file for your FAFSA, especially early, because they do run out of money and you don't want to have to pay for all your tuition. You can get money just by grants. You don't have to do anything. You just got to put in all your tax info, your parents' tax info, whoever's paying for your college, put that into your application. Once you get it done, it's done. It shouldn't be too hard. Another way to get money for your college is by scholarships. I suggest applying for your scholarships around like junior year and going into senior year. Set off some time once a month whenever your applications are open and just apply for a ton of scholarships. You can get athletic scholarships, academic scholarships. Another thing to remember is you want some letters of recommendation. Some colleges require you to have letters of recommendation on your college application, or else they won't even look at your application. Make sure that you get a letter of recommendation from your favorite teacher that likes you as well. You don't want to get a teacher that does not like you, or from your coach, a swim coach, or from your boss or something like that. Make sure they give you a good letter of recommendation. You don't want to send a bad one to your college. Last tip, work hard, but not too hard to where you don't have any social life because of it, because you're just working. Make sure you have a social life. You want a social life. High school is one of the best years of your life. It's your trial run to be an adult before you're actually an adult. It goes by fast. And that's it. Thank you guys for listening. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if you like this video, if you want to see more like it. And I will see you guys next week. Bye! I could change. I really hope you